perfect. So that's one way. So you're good.
How do I do two ways?
When we're coming back, you tap again. Yes. So you're perfect. You're good.
Okay, so what do I do now?
You're good. You're all good.
In charge?
Yeah. You're all good.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you're good. That's super easy.
Linda Vista sits, perched on a plateau. To the north of us, there are mountains. To the south of us, there are mountains. To the east of us, there are mountains. And to the west of us, there is ocean. The sprawl of the valley and the 8 freeway separating us from uptown and the rest of the city. But we are our own hundreds of little cities. And city blocks where children play ball on the drive between 2 cramped houses. Whereas the sun goes down, the whole sprawl lights up. Lights down on an outage yesterday. The city always likes to come, but never really fixes anything. I don't think the city employees like me very much. They tend to drive away when I appear. God, parking lots were the bane of my existence. There was one person today who asked me what I was doing. A man in an orange vest, a city employee. He asked me what I was shooting for. I showed him the information and he didn't bother me anymore. This was also the day when Roe v. Wade was overturned. I felt I needed some guidance, so I went to the temple. A group of monks were sitting in a room, singing, and this melody was dispersed throughout the lavender-smelling courtyard, reverberating off of the walls and bouncing back in strange rhythms to my ears. I never knew anything about religion, but this was clear to me that this was a prayer, a hymn of some kind. The cops fly low, close to houses, in an attempt to disturb the peace, disrupt the evening mist. Watching this, I am reminded of newsreels from the Vietnam War. Is it really a good thing? Skate World is a landmark of San Diego. The building was originally constructed as a movie theater in the first planned shopping center in the United States, here in Linda Vista. Developers, in cahoots with the city, have tried to buy it out numerous times in the past few years, only to meet resistance from the locals and people who come to skate here, people who come to live here, people who wear Doc Martens, the unofficial uniform of my people. But I wonder then, what will become of these places? The corner bodegas, already looming in the shadow of the gargantuan apartment building being built opposite them, or my Middle Eastern barber shop. I cut my hair there, and while I shoot across the way, the owner steps outside and asks me if I'm okay. In Linda Vista, street art reigns supreme, and the alleyway behind the barber shop is certainly no exception. Oh, but what a faded tableau can tell you about the history of a place. I particularly enjoy this one, a man at a crossroads. But what will happen to that when Biggie and the War Machines come stomping through? Will they reroute the 44? It is Sunday. Even during mid-morning, the white hot of the red bulb burns into the sky. But what do I spy with my little eye? The library is certainly a recognizable landmark, with its towers and arches. Or Filberto's, perhaps, rocking a new coat of paint, a pop of color. Forgotten histories line the streets here. A warehouse district, wartime manufacturing economy. I am a wandering camera. Perhaps I will capture a synthetic a priori truth. A disappearing place, already ghostly, requiring its severed twin, gravel yards and railroad tracks. But I wonder what would have happened if the axe of the eight had not split it and Old Town in half. A canyon divvies up this part of the city, so much so that if you step into it for a moment, you may forget that you are in a city. It breathes and sighs and goes about anon. It itself forgets that you are there. An old bard tells of a place where all forgotten stories go. I believe I have found it.